Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm eating an entire pan of cheesy homemade baked mac and cheese and 2 slices of cake. They both kind of revolve around cheese because the mac and cheese has 5 different cheeses in it: Colby Jack, cheddar, Gruyere, mozzarella, and Velveeta. The cakes are frosted with a cream cheese buttercream frosting, which is my favorite frosting. I love cream cheese buttercream. So this one is the campfire s'mores flavor. It has graham cracker, cream cheese buttercream frosting, chocolate graham cake, ganache, and a toasted marshmallow mascarpone whip. Insane. And then this is their chocolate peanut butter flavor and it has salted peanut butter, cream cheese buttercream with chocolate cake and crushed nutter butters. Like, I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna dive in immediately. Look how freaking good that looks. Okay. Ha! Oh my god. I have not had mac and cheese baked like this in forever. Oh, it's kind of like a replica of when Sarah made me that creamy homemade baked mac and cheese, but it's a different recipe. I'll put it in the description. The only thing that I really did differently is I did Velveeta cheese. She doesn't have Velveeta in it, and I kind of changed up the cheeses, but like the baseline of the recipe is the same. Holy crap. If your mac and cheese doesn't have a cheese pull like that, I don't want anything to do with it. This is so freaking good. Oh, and I used cavatappi noodles because I felt like it would add a little something to the mac and cheese. It's kind of like how Shape's mac and cheese hits harder than regular Kraft, if that makes sense. Wait. Just keep sliding. Wow, okay. Now I'm gonna try some of this cake. I've had their cakes before and I freaking love them. I know that some people don't like a lot of frosting, which I feel like if you don't like a lot of frosting, you should just have a muffin. But I love a lot of frosting, especially a lot of cream cheese buttercream frosting. And I love how thin their cake layers are. It's like equal parts frosting and cake. Oh my god, okay. Bro, I could cry. Oh my god. Oh my god. My camera's kind of far away from me, so I don't know how well it's gonna focus. There you go. The cake is so soft. It's almost like a brownie kind of, but like not as dense, but it's like that level of soft. The frosting is also super soft, which is part of the reason why I like cream cheese buttercream, is it's very soft. And the ganache in the middle, I think I got that toasted marshmallow mascarpone whip, mascarpone. And I can taste the toasted marshmallow. Mmm. God damn. Okay, now I'm gonna try the chocolate peanut butter one. Chocolate peanut butter is my favorite flavor combo ever. Like Reese's and chocolate peanut butter Tillamook ice cream pretty much raised me. I have high expectations for chocolate peanut butter flavor, and I have a feeling they're gonna nail it because, like, why wouldn't they? God. This is a crazy bite. Okay, so I can see the crushed Nutter Butters on this side. I don't know if you can see it here. Like there's crushed Nutter Butters in there. Okay. Wow. Wow. You know how Reese's peanut butter is like kind of dry and also obviously way sweeter than normal peanut butter? That's like exactly how that tastes. I have no notes. Like I have no notes. And they have so many, they have flavors every month, like different flavors every month. And I wanted to try so many of them. But I was like, let me do like a chocolate vibe, like a chocolate cake vibe. So for my drink, I'm gonna have a Nixie zero sugar soda, which is like kind of ironic because I'm having so much sugar right now. But I love these. I don't know, I get these from like a specialty grocer, kind of like healthy grocer. I don't know where else you can get these, but their zero sugar cream soda is the bomb. Okay, so for my topic today, I figured I would do like a life update question and answer because I got some questions in DMs last time asking for a life update, and I feel like it's been so long that I almost don't know what to update you on. So I figured I would just do a question and answer and kind of do a life update that way. So I have my questions on my computer here. I asked them on my Instagram, and then I just did a screen record and like sent it to myself because I'm controlling my camera with my phone, so I can't go on my Instagram on my phone. I already know, like, because I already kind of looked at the questions beforehand, and the number one question I was asked probably was if I'm dating or not. Yes, I am. I've been dating this guy for like 7 months now, and he's everything I could ever want in a boyfriend. Like, just an incredible person, so sweet, so understanding of like, I can be like moody and I can be really almost like hyper independent in like an avoidant and kind of toxic way. Just works with me on all that stuff. He is just like the best. So yes, I've been dating for 7 months now. Ooh. And yeah, I'm super happy. And I've never, like, I feel like I've dated before, but I've never felt like as seriously about someone that I do with him. Like, I feel like other guys that I dated in the past, it was like they were fun to hang out with, but I never really pictured a future with them, but I do with him. So yeah. We met at, I used to manage this coffee stand in Tacoma, and we met there. He was a customer of mine. He took so long to ask me out. Like, I feel like I'll tell the story in more detail in like another video maybe, but like he took so long to ask me out. It was such a slow burn, but I feel like it was in a good way. He was my regular for like 9 months before he asked me out, and it was nice because I looked forward to seeing him, but there wasn't any pressure on it. He worked at this pizza place next door, and he would always bring me pizza, but I kept thinking that he was gonna like write his number in the box or something, and he never did. And then I was like, okay, well maybe he's just really nice. Like, maybe he's not actually interested in me and he's just super nice and is like bringing me pizza just because. So yeah, he took forever to ask me out, but it was worth the wait. Oh, the other like top question I got asked was, what do I do for work now? I work as what's called a client associate at a wealth management firm. So it's like in finance, which is funny because like my degree was not in finance. I have no background in finance. As of starting the job, I knew next to nothing about finance, but I got recommended the position actually from one of my customers at the coffee stand. He just like asked me if I was looking for something because he works with them kind of. he felt like I was like had good customer service, and so I got the job that way, even though I wasn't really looking for a job, because I loved managing that coffee stand. I freaking love working in coffee. I love food service like that. So I wasn't looking for anything, but it seemed like a good opportunity because it has benefits. Like I never have had benefits in my life. So it just seemed like a good thing to move up into. So yeah. And then the other probably like third top question I got asked was if Sarah has moved up from California too, and if we're both back in Washington or if it's just me. She also moved back up to Washington. She lived in LA probably for like another year and a half after I left, which was really hard to be away from each other, obviously. But then eventually she ended up moving back kind of for like the same reasons I did, really. LA was just like not really our vibe. And like, I feel like we thought it was going to be in our early 20s. It just seemed like an exciting thing to do, and I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I moved to a different state, because I feel like if I hadn't, then I'd always wonder if I should have. I guess I'll just answer this too. Like a lot of people asked me, because I scrolled through the questions a little bit, and a lot of people asked me why I moved from LA, like what the main reason was. I can point to really like 3 reasons. One, funny enough, I don't love sunshine year round like I thought I would. I kind of like I love the fall. I love fog. I love cozy weather. I love snow when we get it in Washington. When you have sun year round, it doesn't feel as exciting when summer comes around. It's kind of like, it's been nice year round. Like it's not that nice. Like I miss the rain, which I never thought I would say. And then I would say like the busyness of this city. I can't be around a lot of people. I get anxiety being around a lot of people. I would leave my apartment and I would step outside and there'd be like so many people walking around. And I grew up kind of in like, I don't want to say a rural neighborhood. Like it was definitely leaning more towards suburban. It was quiet. We had a long driveway. There was no people around, and I feel like I just feel most at home when I'm not surrounded by a bunch of people, which is so funny because I remember also thinking like I wanted to move to New York City. Like, fuck no, like, fuck no, I would actually be miserable there. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. It was also like the population of LA. Like, it's so funny because now that I've moved back, I'll have people in Seattle complain about traffic to me, and I'm just like, you have no idea. Like in LA, traffic is bad all day. There'll be randomly traffic at like midnight. It's like, what is everyone doing out? Go to bed. So and then the third reason, I would say the people. And I don't want to like say this in a way where I think everyone in LA is bad, or especially the people who grew up there. I think a lot of it is people like myself who moved there and kind of ruined the vibe of the city. I'm not saying I ruined the vibe of the city. I think a lot of people just move there for what I would say are the wrong reasons, but maybe it's the right reasons for them. You know what I always describe it to or compare it to? It's that self-optimization side of the internet. That's like LA. Like everyone is trying to be their hottest, best, richest. It's like they're all robots. They're not real people. Like sometimes you just talk to them and it's like, do you have a personality besides making money? It's funny because like I knew that was the stereotype of LA going down there. I just didn't think it would be as bad as it actually was. But it really was. Like a lot of people, the people there were just not my vibe. I don't know. I don't want to make it seem like everyone in LA is bad. Like again, I don't want to make it seem that way. The majority of people that I met there, I just didn't mesh well with, I guess you could say. I feel like people in the suburbs of Seattle, maybe it's because I grew up around them and I'm used to them, but they just feel more like real people. So that's my 2 cents on that. Come for me if you want. That's how I feel about it. Oh, another question I got quite a bit was if I have new tattoos, and I do. I have this one right here. It's gonna be upside down, but it says, "You give life what you give energy to." And then I have these like eyes right here. I kind of wanted to just like cover up the space in my arm here. I don't think I'll get any more. I'm actually removing the ones on my hand. That was like a part of my decision when I had my mental breakdown, and now I regret getting them removed. But like when I was having my mental breakdown, I like hated everything about myself. I like hyper fixated on my tattoos and I wanted to get them removed, and I was like, I'm not ever gonna be able to like be taken seriously in the world because I have hand tattoos. Like that's an insight into how like mentally fucked up I was at the time. And now I'm like, well shit, I still love my hand tattoos, but do I just commit to getting them removed because I've already put money into it, or do I get them redone? Because they look like shit. They're like super faded right now. Another thing with getting them removed is it's super expensive and it's super painful. I was like involuntarily in tears when the lady was doing it. Like I wasn't even trying to cry, but I just didn't know what else to do. It hurt so fucking bad. And I feel like I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so knowing myself, even though they look like shit, I will probably just leave them as they are. Just not do anything to them because I don't really care. Like I care that they're kind of ugly, but at the same time, like I'm so done with obsessing over how I look. Like in LA, I was just so hyper fixated on how I looked. I felt like I had to look a certain way because that's kind of what was celebrated and accepted there. And a lot of it was self-imposed too. Like I'm not trying to make it seem like anyone made me feel that way. But after kind of coming through the other side of my mental breakdown, I refuse to put that much care and obsession into how I look. I'm just not doing it. I can't. So, and it's really freeing to be like, I kind of don't care if my hand tattoos are ugly. Like, so fucking what? So fucking what? Like, I don't know. That's my long spiel on that question. I kind of went on a side note there, but I've also gotten a lot of questions about if I still am a personal trainer and like what my current fitness routine is like now. Yes, I am still a personal trainer. I do still take clients. Not as many as I used to, obviously, because I have a full-time job, but I do still take clients online for programming. Follow my Instagram, Megan McCollum Fit, or don't follow me, that's fine. But I have my training email in my bio, so just email me on that. Kind of give me like a brief intro about yourself, and then I'll reply. So yeah, if you're interested in training, that is. Which why wouldn't you be? And then my current fitness routine, I guess how it's changed. I don't track my food at all anymore. I kind of got obsessed with that. Again, like that's kind of part of what led to my mental breakdown, as I was super hyper fixated on competing in bodybuilding. But a lot of that desire, I think, came from just wanting to control how I looked. And I would track my food down to the gram, and I would bring my meals with me places. I was obsessed with it. I could no longer live my life in the pursuit of looking a certain way, and part of that comes with not tracking my food anymore. So I don't track my food anymore, which is super freeing. I still eat like a bodybuilder in the sense that I prioritize protein for sure and carbs, but I don't obsess over how many calories I'm eating, and I just eat when I'm full. I eat till I'm full. It's that fucking simple. Like, it's crazy to look back on how I used to, even though I was hungry, I would just not eat. Like, the fact that I was depriving myself of that is crazy. So I would say that's kind of like the main way my fitness routine has changed. I still train kind of the same way. I do 2 upper body days I forget what my routine was like last time I updated you guys. I did 2 upper body days, 2 lower body days, and then 1 full body like mobility lighter session where I don't really push it that hard, if that makes sense. Someone asked me what my coffee order is, which you guys, if you have not tried this, try it. It's so good. Okay, Americano, heavy cream, and honey. Hot or iced, it doesn't matter. It's so good. Oh, and like a little bit of sea salt. A little bit of sea salt if they have it. Try it. Like, I promise you. In January, the stand I worked at did like barista's favorite drinks, and that was like the specials of the month. And so mine was that drink. That's what I drink. And I turned so many people onto it. I would never lead you guys astray when it comes to food. Like, come on now. Like, I may not know everything, but I know what tastes good. So if you try it, DM me or comment and let me know, because it's so good. Okay, so actually just one more question. Oh, that's so funny. What? Someone asked me, which I guess I feel like I could talk about it now because it's been so long. That's so funny. Someone asked me, what was the straw that broke the camel's back when it came to breaking up with Eric? Which Eric and I dated how many years ago? When was that? Like 2019. So it's been like 6 years. I feel like I could talk about it now. And there's no like hard feelings. I just think it's funny and like kind of interesting. Let me know if you guys think I'm wrong about this. So we ended up breaking up because for Valentine's Day, and I'm not gonna get like into specific details about Valentine's Day. Well, actually, let me back up. In general, I feel like I'm very sensitive. Actually, I'll put it on myself. I'm very sensitive in relationships. I'm very sensitive about feeling like my needs are being met. I feel like I go out of my way for people that I am in any relationship with them. Like, I just care about people and I want them to feel cared for, and I want to feel the same way. And I didn't feel like, for whatever reason, necessarily cared for by him. I knew that he cared, but he just wasn't good at showing it. And so there was a lot of little instances that would come up that we would kind of, I don't want to say argue over, but like kind of argue over, I guess. And then for Valentine's Day, he ends up getting me gifts that are not thoughtful at all. I could tell they were super last minute, not really thought out, kind of just generic, like, oh, this is what a girl would like, you know? And it's like, dude, we've been dating for how many months now? Like, you think you would know a little bit more about what I would like? I don't even need anything expensive or crazy. I just want to feel like you thought about it. And I didn't feel that way. And I had planned this really nice Valentine's Day dinner that was gonna make him his favorite foods, his favorite dessert, and I was gonna give him a massage because he's really into like training, or he was really into lifting and he liked giving massages. So I had like put all this effort into it, and then I just felt like the stuff he gave me, I was like, oh, okay. And I don't think it would have mattered as much if there wasn't a pattern of feeling this way. That wasn't even the last straw. I was gonna try to work that out with him. But then I tried to text him about it. Mind you, we also had a huge age gap. I think he was 31 at the time and I was 22. So he wanted, anytime I had a problem, to address it with him in person. And I had really tried to work with him on that. There was really no leeway for him on that. Like, that's exactly what he wanted. If I had a problem, I had to. My memory card is like almost out of memory. I just had to delete something. So I'm gonna just finish this really quick. I'm more the kind of person where I get like overwhelmed when I'm talking to someone about how I feel. It almost like clouds my mind to the point where I can't even describe how I feel. My thoughts feel all over the place. I mean, I've gotten better at it now. I'm older now. I was like 22 at the time again. I have more tools in my toolbox to be able to articulate myself when I'm upset. But I, at the time, would just get nervous and it just felt like things weren't coming out how I wanted them to come out. So I texted him and I was like, I would really appreciate if we can just text about this or voice text about this just this one time, because I feel really emotionally charged about it and I'm willing to talk to you about this in person later, but I'm hoping that I can kind of get my thoughts out before then. And he basically said no. He was like, no, if you're not going to talk to me about it in person, like, we're not going to talk about it. I was like, okay, we're done. I just dropped off his keys because I had keys to his place. And I was like, boy, bye. Because no, like, I'm not going to feel not thought of when it comes to Valentine's Day. And then you're not going to meet me halfway when I have gone out of my way every time there's been an issue in our relationship up to this point to talk to you about it in person, and the one time that I asked for some grace in this area and I try to explain to you why I feel like I need that grace, you don't give it to me. So yeah, I was like, okay, well, we can be done then, like, bye. And that was that. So like I said, no hard feelings. It's been so long. I think he's like a good person. I don't feel like he's like a bad person in any way. I just don't think we worked together at all. And it all works out for the best because now I'm in a relationship where I'm super happy, never been happier. And even though I was sad when we broke up, it's funny looking back because I'm like, well, he obviously wasn't the right person for me. So if you're going through a breakup right now, there's someone else better out there for you. Okay, one more bite. With all the frosting on it. Okay, so that is my life update featuring mac and cheese and cake. I hope you guys like this video. I think next video, I think I'm gonna film a taste test because I haven't done a taste test in forever and I love trying new stuff. So I think I'll do a taste test next. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Oh, and thank you guys, by the way, so much for your like incredible, I can't believe I didn't start the video off with this. If you're still watching, thank you so much for your warm welcome back to YouTube. It made me feel so excited to be back and grateful that I have so many incredible subscribers that like A, like still care about my content, but B, are so sweet in the comments. Like, I've been so blessed my whole YouTube career to hardly deal with hate comments, hardly deal with negative comments, and not only that, but like everyone's so fucking nice. So thank you guys so much. I feel like I have such a good base of subscribers and people who get me, and I'm just so grateful for that. So thank you so much. I don't know what I was saying before that. I think I was saying thank you for watching. I don't remember, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a few weeks when I post my next video. Okay, bye.